Part two of how to find your purpose in life. The video wasn't that long and I realized I was tripping, but the 9 minutes for a whole lot of you guys is probably excruciating. I get it because I'm also the same way. Now I'm thinking about personally, how do I find purpose? Well, first things first, I have to go back to my drawing board and know why I started what I started. And if you have not started anything, then you need to experiment to know what you need to start or what you have been created for. Charles Bukowski says you should find something you love and let it destroy you, let it kill you, let it burn you. I don't know, something like that. Just find something you love and let it drown you. I found something I love and technically, realistically speaking, it is drowning me. But I like it. The way it's very toxic. And now that I feel like I have lost my purpose and I'm not doing it properly, I've got to go back to my drawing board. So if you're doing something right now and it's what you're meant to be doing, and you like what you're meant to be doing, but you feel like you aren't doing it the right way anymore, then go back to your drawing board. To be honest, I need to have a conversation with my flatmates. It was in one of my videos. Now, he used to have a software that he was building, and it was pretty cool software. I was really impressed with the software. I'm not even going to lie, he has really impacted in part of my entrepreneurship journey here in the UK. But the other day, I was asking him some questions about it, and he was very defensive about it, and felt like he had given up on the software. But then he is now an adult. I don't know if you know what's an adult. An adult is basically a person that you cannot really talk to anymore. Like, adults are people that you cannot have a flexible conversation with them. They don't see things from anyone's point of view anymore. They are very rigid. It's, you can't have a dialogue. You can't have an open-ended dialogue with them and like have a conversation with them, which is weird because I allow him to influence my thoughts and opinions. And when he has an opinion about something about what I do, when he has an opinion about something that I do, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna wrap it up with you guys. So when he has an opinion about something that I do, I allow him to influence it. But he doesn't allow me to influence it. Matter of fact, he doesn't even allow the conversation to even start or proceed. Which is sad because I feel like his software is pretty cool. Now if you're that kind of person, try and work on yourself because if you're a rigid person, then that's bad. And I think I am anyway, so I'm trying to work on myself. But that's not what we're talking about right now. What we're talking about right now is purpose. So for you to find your purpose, go back to your drawing board and try and align yourself and know what you need from life and get back on track with your task. Also, talk to the people that were there when you started and just feel the vibe of what things used to be like and what's motivated you, that gave you the strength and the energy that made you want to start in the first place. Furthermore, self reflect on how far you've come and remember it's a journey and the competition is against yourself. So, if you don't know what your purpose is anymore, fight yourself. And I'm not saying you should beat yourself up or do some harmful shenanigan. No, I'm saying you should fight yourself and conquer your own self, conquer the man within, and understand what you were meant to do, what it is that it is right for you to do. Because in one of Alexander the Great's quotes, he spoke about how your greatest rival is you. So if you don't know what it is that you're doing anymore, That is because the man within you is confused, is lost, and is fighting you. So you have to ground yourself and fight the man within. Then you conquer the man within. And after conquering the man within, you go back to your drawing board and you draft out a new plan. You reflect on your previous plan, you draft a new plan, and you try to know what it is that you need to get done. That is why you also need to always have milestones that you can keep track of how far you've come and how far you're going. If you don't know what your purpose is anymore, well, it is time for you to self-reflect as a person. But then again, I was listening to Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Then he made a reference about one of Soren Kierkegaard's book called The Diary of a Seducer. Now, I explored and I read. I didn't read it, but I read, like, is it the synopsis or the preview of The Diary of the Seducer? Someone was talking about it. Then apparently he was talking about Socrates. He said Socrates had a form of, according to Nietzsche and forgotten the other person, but according to Nietzsche and someone else, Socrates has a form of mental problem because rather than engaging with the world, he was using philosophy as a coping mechanism. Hence why he was always self-reflecting. So in as much as I'm telling you to self-reflect right now, self-reflect, but take actions and make moves. Don't just self-reflect and stay in one corner and isolate yourself from the world and just keep self-reflecting 24/7 but not doing anything about it. Self-reflect, then do something. If any of this resonated with you, like and follow.